Well, let's officially start the vlog. I started vlogging today, but today was our travel day. So if you haven't been able to tell, we're in New York City. How excited are you?
Concrete jungle, wet dream tomato.
Okay. Welcome to New York. It's been waiting for you. Welcome to New York.
This is why we don't sing.
Oh. Anyways, we traveled in today to New York City. We landed at like 9:15 this morning, went straight out to Gallivant around the city. It was phenomenal, fabulous. We went straight to, what did we do first? We went to Starbucks to get coffee, of course. Then went to Kat's Deli for lunch. It was so good.
Top notch.
Highly recommend. What an experience that was. It was chaos in the best way. We got the pastrami.
Pastrami on rye. We did
was
not
so
get it
good.
with cheese. Get it with cheese. It looks way better.
Yeah.
But it was so good.
We saw some other people that had with cheese and it looked incredible. But overall, 10 out of 10 experience. Cannot recommend enough. It was so good. Then we went from there. We walked around a little bit and then walked straight to the 9/11 museum. We had reservations there at 3 o'clock. So we started our tour and went to both of the memorial sites and then of course went inside the museum and looked at all the exhibits and everything. It was really a neat experience, but really, really heavy. But we did enjoy it. It was a lot of really cool facts and different audio tapes. It was, I mean, we were in there for
2.5
hours. So recommendation, if you're going to do that, allow at least 2 hours, probably more. And then we just now came to the hotel and checked in officially. We've been unloading in the room. This is the tiniest hotel room we've ever stayed in.
100 square feet, if that.
Yeah, we're at the Moxie in Chelsea, and I think most places are like this around here. There's nowhere to put your bags, like we have to hang everything on the walls. Yeah, we'll show you the view, but we're just in here getting freshened up for dinner, and then we're gonna go to Da Andrea. I know I'm saying that wrong, probably, but it's an Italian place that we've heard a lot about, and we have reservations there at 7. So we can't wait to go. Are you hungry?
Yes.
Do your feet hurt?
Yes.
Okay. So this is our view. We're on the 31st floor in the Moxie, Chelsea. And the views are pretty gorgeous, not gonna lie. I've never seen a city this big. All I can say is they love to honk here at everything. This is a really cool city. New York. I am so excited to be here. This place is absolutely magical. My hair looks kind of goofy this morning. I don't know about it. I had to put it up in a ponytail because with a scarf and the gloves and the coat, it's just like too much. So I have to wear this up. Anyways, I'm waking up looking at the city this morning and it looks so incredible. Like, I've just never seen anything like this before. It doesn't even look real. It just looks like a green screen or something. Like, I just can't believe we're here. Last night was our first night, and doing the intro and like opening this vlog yesterday, I probably seemed like a shell of a human because we had such a long day. We were both exhausted. We got up at like 3 a.m. back home for a 6 a.m. flight. So we were both so tired, but we rested last night. We're both feeling a lot better this morning. My feet hurt a little bit because we did a lot of walking yesterday. Last night we went to Da Andrea. I'm probably saying that wrong. It's a little Italian spot, but highly recommend. It was so good. The vibes were immaculate. The vibes were really cute and cozy. They had a Christmas tree. It was really nice. So if you come to the city, I highly recommend. Tonight we're going to Catch Steakhouse, which I'm really excited about. We have a full day of activities today around the city. We're gonna do a bunch of tourist things. I think Central Park is on the list, Grand Central Station, a bunch of other things. So I'm really excited, and I'm just getting ready. I'll show you my outfit here in a sec, but I want to show you the city this morning. She's beautiful. Look how pretty she is this morning. I woke up, watched the sunrise. It was absolutely beautiful. That was the time lapse that you saw just a second ago. I'm just so happy to be here. Like, this doesn't even look real. I can't believe I'm actually looking at New York City. Crazy. Super quick outfit of the day. I have a big oversized Gap red sweater on today. Some really comfy, I think these are from like H&M maybe. They kind of low-key have the most comfortable jeans. Then I have some leggings on under here for a layer. And then I put a little red bow in my hair this morning to match the sweater. Also, this thing, I can't get over this thing. So this is brand new. This is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and I did get it for this trip. It is the coolest thing I've ever seen. It looks like a little robot. I can't get over it. It's so cute. Anyways, it's a lot easier to take this thing out and about in the city versus my big camera. So that's the plan today. Can't wait to see what we get into. Let's go. This time to stay. Going to see Carrie Bradshaw's apartment. Yeah. Gosh, it's literally grand.
It's really cool.
It's really cool. I've never seen Gossip Girl, but I've heard this is the spot.
Bigger. Not to say it's not big, because it definitely is. But for some reason I expected like another 30 feet.
This is it. I expected it to be a lot more crowded, but it's actually not.
They haven't built it up yet.
Yeah, and we're gonna miss the lighting by like 2 hours on Wednesday, so this is all we're gonna get for now. Okay, so we did Rockefeller Center, check. The next stop on the tour day, NYC, we're going to the Edge, which I've heard a lot of people do Top of the Rock, which is really cool, but I read some comments on Reddit that the Edge is actually really cool. So it's just a observatory deck at the top of the building. So we're gonna go there. We have a 4 p.m. reservation. So we'll see, hope it's fun.
Hello. Looking for a ride.
Times Square, and I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. Oh gosh, I found characters. That is terrifying as hell. Absolutely not, Minnie. Stay away from me.
Where's the bowling?
I have never seen anything like this in my whole life. I'm overstimulated. There's so many flashing lights, it feels like daytime.
Look at that.
Thank you. Okay, I'm testing this audio. This is hopefully a really good use for this little microphone that came with my cute new little camera that I'm obsessed with. Okay, well, Lad's in the shower, hence why I'm using the microphone, so maybe, hopefully you can't hear the shower. Also, I'm trying so hard not to look down here, but it's so difficult. I have a little screen down there. Anyways, we just got back to the hotel. We had quite the day today. I hope the clips that I got makes sense. I was telling Lad, we were talking about it last night, I've wanted to document everything, like pictures, videos, all the things, and it's so difficult, especially because it's really, really cold right now, so we're bundled up, scarves, jacket, gloves, and then, like, as you're walking around and exploring, it's kind of hard to, like, dig in your pocket and pull off your glove and take a picture. I will say this about New Yorkers, and I knew this coming into it, everyone has so many places to be, so many people to see, everybody is in such a rush, and you're just trying to like keep up with the flow of things, and me being an Enneagram type 9 and a people pleaser, I don't want to get in anybody's way, I don't want to inconvenience anyone, so I was like trying to scurry out of the way, but also, you know, take time and be a tourist and look around and take pictures and videos and everything. So I hope we got some good footage today. I think we did a lot today, holy cow. And it's, what time is it? It is 6:41, so the sun has completely set, and it's been quite the day. We started off the day doing a little bit of work this morning. Lad is here for a work trip. I don't know if I said that or not, but Lad's here for a work trip, and then we just extended it a couple days and played tourist. So he had a work meeting earlier today, so we had to find a little cafe, and we actually ended up sitting at the bottom of the Ace Hotel, which is connected to Stumptown Coffee. So I think I got a couple clips in there, but he worked a little bit, ran some reports there, and then we went over to the Chelsea Market, which was so cool. So many shops, so many like coffee shops. Had to post up there for a little bit for him to take a meeting. What did we do after that? Gosh. Oh, we went to see Carrie Bradshaw's apartment. It was so cool. I didn't realize how close we were when we were at the market, and I was like, we're gonna walk there. That was really cool to see. Everybody was lined up taking pictures and like videos and all kinds of stuff. And then, gosh, we did Grand Central Station. We got some lunch at a place called Park Avenue Tavern, I'm pretty sure. I got a grilled cheese and tomato soup that was so good. So good. Highly recommend if you come. Park Avenue Tavern was fabulous. We did Radio City, Rockefeller Center. We went up to The Edge at Hudson Yards, which was the place I was telling you about that's kind of an alternative to doing Top of the Rock. Basically what I read was that I think both places are obviously very touristy, but what I was reading said that Top of the Rock gets way more crowded and The Edge does a better job with scheduling like smaller groups to go in and out at certain times, so you're not as overcrowded up there. There was still a lot of people, but that was absolutely insane. That was probably the most insane view I've ever seen in my life. So we spent a little bit of time there. Then we went to Times Square, which was nuts. That's where we just came from, actually. And the whole subway experience getting to and from Times Square was absolutely insane. That was honestly a little bit stressful. The subway has been a breeze so far. It's been really easy. I thought it was going to be difficult to understand and like super scary. Tonight, going to and from Times Square was the only confusing part because there was so much going on underground, whereas at the other stops and stations that we've been to, you just go straight underground and get on. Coming to and from Times Square, there was a bunch of different directions going on underground, and you had to read signs, and there's so much going on. There's so many people, so many different languages happening at the same time, and like it was just chaos. But we made it, and it was a really cool experience. We did the whole tourist thing and went in the I Love New York store in Times Square, got a few souvenirs. Oh, let me do a haul real quick. I'll show you a few things that I got today. Okay, time for a quick haul. I got several things today that are super cute. I actually picked up this book at Chelsea Market, and I thought it was so appropriate. And actually, while Lad was taking his work meeting, I started reading this, and it's actually really good. I've made it through the first couple chapters. It's really cute. Sounds like a little meet cute situation on the subway. I just thought it was a cute cover and sounded really interesting, so picked that up. And then at the same store, I got some gifts for family members, so hopefully I've already given it to them by the time this goes up. I got some little magnets for my mom. I got this little set of vintage postcards. It has a few different ones on the back. I just thought these would be cute to give to friends or family. And then I got a cute little taxi key ring that I thought was so cute, so festive. And then what else did we get? Oh, we got a Christmas ornament. We try to get Christmas ornaments everywhere we go, so we have a little travel tree situation going on. And this little figurine, I don't know if you can see that in there. It's a little taxi in the city. Thought that was really cute. I might give that to Mom to put on her desk at work. But just a few touristy things that we picked up along the way. And yeah, now we're back in the hotel room. We're getting freshened up. Lad just got out of the shower. Don't come in here. Okay, you're good. We're getting freshened up and we're gonna go to dinner. Tonight we're going to Catch Steakhouse. Our reservation's at 7:30, so here in about 30 minutes. And I've read that it's right around the corner, so hopefully not too far, but I'm definitely in the mood for a steak. How about you?
Always.
Yeah, always. Looking very dapper in your new suit.
Thank you.
So fresh and so clean.
You look very warm. Give me the trot.
Huh?
Give me the trot. You gotta push first. That's second floor. Oh no.
Bagels, and I saw on Google and Yelp that they were fabulous. So I got an everything bagel with scallion cream cheese. Okay, one bite. Everybody wow. Yeah, I got yesterday. That's so good. Tell us what you got.
Cinnamon raisin with strawberry cream cheese. Not like it.
I would like it.
That's the way I like it.
Oh, okay. 1 to 10.
7.
Oh my god. Mine is a 9, plus my white mocha makes it a solid 9.5. Highly recommend Broad Nosh Bagels. Yeah, that's just the view. Crazy. So we're in Central Park now, obviously. I think next on the list is...
It's not called Grand Central.
I said we're at Central Park.
Oh, I said Grand Central Park now.
No, I said we're at Central Park now, obviously. I think I actually had lunch after this, but we got a little bit later of a start than we meant to this morning. So we had to check out of the Moxie, and then go over a couple streets over to the Hyatt, which is where his work is putting us up for the night. And then I think after this we're gonna go do Fifth Avenue, Trump Tower, Bergdorf's, Ralph Lauren maybe, and just kind of explore. We really don't have anything to do until probably like 4-ish to check in to the new hotel. And then he has work stuff with his team tonight, so I'm taking myself on a solo dinner, and I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm also very excited. So okay, now you can hold it out there and I can just take a little like screenshot. Oh god, I almost fell.
Yeah, that's what there, wasn't it?
You going all the way up there? Go for it. I don't have my rock climbing shoes on. I know better than to start climbing stuff like that, because it would be me that falls. And I do not have good rock climbing shoes on today, so I will not be partaking. That's kind of a cool picture, actually. Give us a wave. Okay, great job. Update, I made it.
She's here.
I made it. I love seeing New York with you.
Yes.
Man, this is pretty. I feel like a tourist.
We are tourists.
I don't look like I live here?
No.
No. Finally got done with our day today. It is currently 6:02 p.m. and we're in a different hotel room now. I think I mentioned we're here for Lad's work. They're doing an end of year like get together type of thing, and so we just extended it a couple days, and then I tagged along and took off work, and I'm really glad I did. It's been so fun. I love it here. The past 2 nights we were staying at the Moxie in Chelsea, Manhattan area. And tonight we're staying at the Hyatt place in Chelsea as well, which is not too far from the Moxie. I will say, official review of the Moxie, I didn't do like an official room tour, but you may have seen some stuff in the background. I liked it. I don't know that I would stay there again. And one thing I've noticed about New York, and it makes total sense because all these buildings are just on top of each other, the hotel rooms are so small. And at the Moxie, there was basically nowhere to put your stuff. You may have seen behind me in one of the clips, they had little hangers on the wall where you could hang stuff, but they only gave you like 3 hangers. And then they didn't have any drawers. They had some storage like underneath the bed with little, I don't know, not drawers, little like shelves under the bed. So it was a little bit frustrating having to basically stand on my head to dig through my clothes, and there was absolutely nowhere, not enough room to keep your suitcase open on the floor. It was just, that wasn't gonna happen. So this place is a little bit better in terms of like space, and everything seems to be really nice. I mean, it's a Hyatt, so it's, you know, you get what you get, but no complaints from me. I mean, we're in New York City. I don't have anything to complain about. I basically just needed a place to lay my head, and I was gonna be a happy camper. So yes, that's where I am right now. Lad actually just left for his work event tonight. They're meeting up to do dinner and bowling with his work team, so that has left me in the hotel room by myself tonight, which I'm actually really excited about. I have been so exhausted today. Sunday, we were both really tired because we got up at 3 a.m. for our flight, and it was just a long day. Today, I know we walked over 7 miles. I'll have to check. Over 8 miles. By the time we got back here to the hotel, we've walked over 8 miles today, so I'm tired. My feet hurt, even though my shoes have been great. And I'm just kind of ready to chill and stay in at the hotel room and get some rest. I'm actually going to start working on this vlog because it's going to be a lot of footage to get through. So I'm going to start doing that here in just a minute. I've got DoorDash on the way. I ordered Chipotle. I know that's incredibly basic, and I'm in New York City and there's thousands of different restaurants, but I'm just so hungry and I didn't want to take the chance of ordering food and not knowing what it was or not being familiar with it and not liking it. So I know I like Chipotle, as basic as that seems. I just needed to get something on my belly, and I'm gonna get into editing here in a bit. Lad is supposed to be back by probably around 9, so that gives me maybe 3-ish hours to just kind of chill. I might watch a movie, honestly, and eat my DoorDash and just chill and get all packed up for tomorrow. We're flying out tomorrow at 5 o'clock, I think. Our flight's at like 5 or 5:15. So Lad has work meetings all day tomorrow with his team. I have a few things scheduled that I think could be fun. I actually had a solo dinner scheduled for myself tonight. I had reservations at a place called the Smith Nomad. I found it online. I think it may possibly be at the bottom of a hotel, but it was gonna be like a 10-minute walk from here, and I am by myself, so which I feel fine. I was telling Lad today, like, I have not once felt unsafe or like sketched out or anything like that. We've taken the subway, you know, we've walked around at night, and I have not felt unsafe at all. It was more of my feet just hurt so much and I'm ready to just sit down and be in comfy clothes. I just didn't want to get out, so I ended up canceling that reservation and just doing DoorDash instead. But tomorrow I'm actually going to meet a guy that I work with. He's based out of the city here, and get a cup of coffee with him. And then I did make myself a lunch reservation tomorrow at Tavern on the Green, which is something I read online. It's really cute. It's in Central Park, or near Central Park, I guess. A couple of my friends recommended that to me as well, so I did book myself a lunch reservation tomorrow. I feel pretty good about making that. I may just get an Uber, honestly, because I do think it'll be kind of a far walk. So those are the plans tomorrow, but I'm gonna work on packing up, getting some of my stuff organized, because when we left the Moxie to come over here to the Hyatt today, we basically just like threw everything in suitcases, took everything over here to the Hyatt, and then had them hold our bags while we went out and about today. And then we just got back a little bit ago and got our bags and came up to our room. So I'm gonna make sure everything's put together, try to get ahead of packing for tomorrow, because tomorrow morning when we leave the hotel, we're gone for good, and we're just gonna ask them to hold our bags at the desk downstairs, and then we'll have to come back at the end of the day tomorrow and head to the airport. So our trip's almost over. I'm kind of sad. I'm actually really sad. It's been so fun. Like, I don't know what I expected, and I tried not to have any expectations. I think the only couple of things that I expected and kind of thought about beforehand was, I'm gonna be so stressed out by how many people there are here. And also, I had this preconceived notion that everybody was really mean here, or like people up north are just mean, like, I don't know, no southern hospitality or anything. I will say every single person that we've talked to some strangers on the subway, we've talked to people at restaurants, everybody has been so nice. Like, I've been actually really surprised at how nice everybody is, and they're like, oh, are you visiting? Where are you from? And just very friendly. So I think that was something that surprised me a little bit. Also, another thing about New York, which if you've never been here, it's so fun and I'm so glad we did it, but it is such a walking city. Like, you obviously can get rides here and there's taxis and all the things, but you just walk everywhere, which I liked. The thing is, people here are always in such a hurry and they don't like lollygaggers. Like, you cannot lollygag on a sidewalk. They will bump into you, and like, not on purpose, but they're just trying to get where they're going. Everybody has headphones on, everybody is like looking straight ahead, trying to get where they're going, and if you're in the way, you're in the way. So like, that's the thing, and kind of the thing that's made me so tired this trip too, is whenever we've been out and about, I don't mind walking. I love walking, actually, and getting a lot of steps in. It's just the pace at which we were walking. We were basically just running everywhere, and we would, you know, walk so fast it was almost a jog to get to the subway, and then get on the subway, and as soon as you get off, you're in a mad dash to wherever it is that you're trying to go, because you're just keeping up with the flow of people. And you have to zigzag in between people who are walking slower, and then you have people behind you, so you can't be slow. It's just kind of like, I don't know, that's one thing that I kind of have thought about this trip is, you know, I'm a tourist, I've never been here before, so I kind of want to look around and, you know, appreciate the buildings and see all the cool things, which we have, but we've been walking so fast that it's hard to kind of capture and appreciate everything that we're seeing. But it's been all good things. I will absolutely, definitely, without a doubt, come back. We didn't even scratch the surface of things to do, places to eat, like all the recommendations I saw, so we will definitely have to come back. I will say I'm really glad that we came around Christmas time, because all the stores have all their holiday, like, storefront decorations out, and some of that stuff was pretty extravagant. I really enjoyed seeing that. So maybe next year for Christmas, I think we could come back for, you know, maybe 5 days a week, something like that, and then not have to jump around hotels. I think that would make things easier. I know there are hotels here that have much more room. I think those would probably be more expensive if I had to take a guess. So for the duration of the trip that we're here for, we just thought, I mean, we're going to be out in the city exploring. We just need a place to lay our head. So that's the type of travelers we are. My main things are like safety and sanitation. I think I've said that in one of my videos before, but like, as long as I'm safe and as long as it's sanitary, I just need a place to lay my head and like open my suitcase, because I want to be out exploring. I want to like see the cool city and see all the things. So this has been perfect, just perfect accommodations, everything that we need. So yeah, anyways, I'm sitting here just enjoying this beautiful view and waiting on my DoorDash to get here. That's all for tonight. I will try to film some tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna go back to Central Park. I may do a little coffee walk around situation, so I'll try to film some stuff there. It was absolutely beautiful when we went today. I took so many clips. I'm gonna try to organize them and make them make sense, but I took so many clips today and I just had such a good time. Just eating a bagel, drinking my coffee in Central Park, seeing like performers in the park. There were many different, there was a guy playing saxophone, I think I showed. There was a guy playing guitar, like so many people like that. There was a big ice skating rink. It was just so wholesome and so fun. That was just like peak New York to me, and I just loved it. I was obsessed with it. I can't wait to do that again. Also, I will say another thing that surprised me is how hot we've gotten here, which sounds crazy because the weather here, everybody we've talked to says, oh, y'all came during a cold snap. Well, the highs have been in the low 40s, so pretty cold. We've gotten, as you've seen, like our jackets, scarves, you know, cover your ears, gloves, and all the things, but as fast as you're walking around the city, like hustling and bustling to get somewhere, we have been like sweating by the time we get in somewhere and have to peel off like 3 different layers and take all your beanie off and your gloves and all that stuff. So I just took a shower whenever we got here in the hotel room, and I feel so much better. I feel clean. I just have on a hoodie and some comfy clothes right now, and I'm just gonna kind of snuggle up and get cozy, eat my dinner, and start editing because there's gonna be a lot of it.